Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense is up first today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback keeps it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Russell. And the ball is hauled in. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
This is exactly how this offense envisioned this game getting started, is having opportunities to be able to crease this defense and hit big plays. Now let's see what they can do off of it.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 45. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, tied, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Dropping back. It's Altmaier. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility of what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The short completion of the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. up the first down through the air. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He can go. Touchdown, Alabama. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. And their first play of the drive now on the 25. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down play coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw on the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Trying to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Looking to throw it again. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Throws to the tight end. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could hope for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
He'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Back to pass. It's Russell. Short connection to the tight end here. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cuevas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And they'll just down it right here. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Makes a quick grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
Using his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. Pass complete, but not good enough for a first down. The offense sends out the punt team. And here's the return. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. To the air, it's Russell. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve up.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football and is rewarded with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The offense will set up on 1st and 10.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. A much counterpunch delivered.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw. It's Russell. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Porton.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. With the catch, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
It's a run to the left. And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Looking downfield. It's Russell. On the run here. Let's it go. Catch made on the out route. Fourth set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. No press coverage. The DB is backing up now. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
He's tackled at the 17, so the defenders have beat it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Scanning the field. It's Outlier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do.
Comes out, and the defense comes up with the football.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. Attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. He breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, tie. This offense cannot be stopped.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone to begin the drive at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense have got on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover on the last possession did not help. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Flowing off play action. Puck over the middle. It's Sanders. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They're going to run it here. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This Illinois offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, fighting Illini. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He's past the 30. Now here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Alabama. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A new set of downs after that completion.
And that's good enough for a first down.
In the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Outlier. Makes the catch. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he goes out of bounds, short of the mark. He didn't get there. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. We'll check out the stats so far. So let's get back to the action. 1 quarter away. What would be an impressive... CFP statement. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion now from the tight end. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
He'll hand it off. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Hale. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line with no gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first.
It's a good solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
3rd and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Grinding away on the ground. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has a pass to the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
score. They'll run it to the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 49-14. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now, the 25. Back to throw. It's Outlier. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally tackled down at the 19. Just like that, the offense is moved into the red zone. Right in 2 minutes is this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And set, here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Illinois.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Toss play running right. He's in the clear. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss here. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
What a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Alabama's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down, Kirk. This should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Well, he beats the defense with his legs and his speed, but also with his mind. Does a nice job of coming down the line, reading the defense, making the decision to keep the ball, and then finding that lane to pick up those great yards.
They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
To throw, it's Russell. That pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here we go. Opening drive of the semifinal game. They face 3rd down in the red zone. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown! As they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Trojans offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. to throw. It's Mayava. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. The sure hands. It's Sanders. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Going to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Will have to kick it away. And he should be able to pin him back deep here on his first punt. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Takes the handoff. It's Miller. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Wideout goes in motion. Dropping back. It's Russell. Finds his man. It's Williams. He's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Grab behind the line with Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Toss play to the running back going left. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Any team that likes to run the toss and can do it successfully means they can win the battle on the edges. When you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner, they got it done there for a very nice gain.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up fourth down in the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. and the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly,
end zone ahead, refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, tied.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Mayava. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Trojans will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance and went to a touchdown. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap, he turns around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction, but where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, often...
Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
It's plays like this that make the defensive coordinator want to throw his headset or controller. I mean, he gets carved up on the ground by the quarterback. Is definitely frustrating. What a great job by the quarterback seeing the opportunity to not just pick up a big gain here, but take it in for 6 himself.
Automatic in the BAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. And he's tackled at the 3. What a thoughtful decision to bring the football out. Great coverage there. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On On the run, it's Sanders. And this is going to be a safety.
And that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Returner brings it out to the 42. And you're now with that Crimson Tide will take
Here
over.
comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And they'll give it to the back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Russell. Moves out of the pocket. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the receiver.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Caught near the sticks. It's Lane. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. 1st and 10 play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks into the clear. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sanders. And completion makes it 2nd and short. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And the Trojans are on the move here.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
And here's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Trojans will line up to pick it away. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put in the scoring position before the half. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. That's reeled in. It's Porton. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab near the sticks. It's Miller. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an out route, the catch made. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Dropping back, it's Russell. Tries the right with a quick throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
You made it. 3 points on the board. And that will extend their lead even further.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35.
It's an excellent throw by the... Finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. The quick throw out left, complete. That's a flashy run with the spin with it, but produces just a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. And is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receiver in motion now. Quick throw. The catch is made. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting